Hi guys, today I'm going to be making a paneer and pepper curry. So paneer is like an Indian cheese, and I'm just going to make a quick curry. It's great for a quick weeknight meal. So if you're interested in seeing how I make this curry, it's very flavoursome and very popular with my children, all ages. Guests I've had have really enjoyed this meal. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so what I do is first I add mustard seeds when the oil is nice and warm. So 2 tablespoons of oil, make sure it's nice and warm, and add a teaspoon of mustard seeds. The oil should be hot enough so that it sizzles like that. Then a little bit of cumin. Okay, so you can see it cook there. And then whilst that's cooking, I let that cook for not very long because you don't want it to burn, okay? I start to add in my onions. It's a quick saute with the onions. I'm just lowering the heat slightly. I did all the chopping beforehand just so that way everything is ready. You can buy your ingredients already chopped at the grocery stores, but I just did a quick chop. Sometimes what I tend to do is I create these bags for me. I stick it in the freezer so that way when I get back from work, I can just quickly whiz up this curry. Not everything has to be super cooked. There's no real meat in this. There's no meat at all, actually. There are times where I would add mushrooms, or you could put a bit of ground or minced meat, any lamb, beef, even chicken if it's your thing, turkey if you want a leaner meat. There you are, so let it sizzle slightly. I'm going to increase that heat again just so that way. I had to lower it slightly because I didn't want the seeds to burn. You don't want them to burn. It gives it a bitter taste. Okay. Now I'm going to put some salt. 1 teaspoon to taste, really. Once the onions become a little bit translucent, you can we'll do the next step. So let it cook for a bit. Okay, so this has been sauteing for a while, about a minute, 2 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to add my fresh ginger garlic. So that's my garlic in. I don't want my ingredients to overcook. I just okay, get that in there. Give it another minute. So the heat is on a low to medium heat, because this is the part you don't want anything to burn. You don't want your garlic to burn, you don't want the cumin and the mustard seeds to burn, okay? The onions look just about right. Now I'm going to add the paneer. So this is a cheese. I bought the block from Tesco's. I've cut them into little cubes. It's just really appealing for my 3-year-old to see things in cube form and ball form. Okay, I'm gonna get that in there. Bit of flavor, bit of crisp. Now what I'm gonna do is add my spices. This is my little spice rack there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of Garam Masala, just a touch. That's literally half a teaspoon. a teaspoon of ground coriander, a teaspoon of ground cumin, and a teaspoon of turmeric. Haldi. Okay, give that a bit of a stir. I always like to put spices at this stage because it kind of flavors everything. The spices cook slightly as well. You don't want to have your spices not taste cooked. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't taste right. So this gives it a bit of heat, a bit of flavor to all the ingredients in there so far. Okay. Now that that's there, I'm gonna add the peppers. I pre-cut the peppers, give it a nice sweetness, a bit of a crunch to the curry. And the thing is, you can kind of put the peppers to taste however many you want. If there are any extra, you can use it in your next meal. You could do a taco, or what I tend to do sometimes is I'll do a wrap. For lunch the next day, and I'll coat it with like a nice mint yogurt. Just different flavors. The kids get used to different flavors. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook for a bit now. And then see the next step. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, if you wanted to add an egg in there, now would be a good time. Okay, sometimes you could just stick an egg in there. My kids don't, my younger one doesn't eat egg as much as I would like him to. So sometimes I find ways to just kind of squeeze an egg into his diet without him realizing. So this is when I would probably stick an egg in. But today I'm not going to. We're going to let it cook still a little bit more. I'm going to increase the heat slightly because I don't want the water there. The water shouldn't be there. So I'm going to dry that out slightly. Just turning it up a notch a little bit. Oh, the aromas smells lovely. It's just beautiful. You could even do like a Indian night taco. So this could be your filling. And you could do all the garnishes. A mango chutney, a yogurt, a mint yogurt with some lettuce. You could even do tomatoes because this recipe doesn't have tomatoes in it. And it's a really different way of having a bit of an Indian meal. Something that kids tend to like. They do tend to like putting their meals together. Just different ways, I guess, huh? If you guys have any different ideas, then just comment below. Because I would love to know how everyone liked this meal. It's not a spicy meal, it's mild. However, if you're a family that likes spice, when I say spice, I mean heat, you know, hot, you like it hot, you want to add some cayenne pepper, by all means give it a go. We're not a family that eats a lot of spice, but I might introduce a little bit for the kids if they can tolerate it. I'm just chopping up some coriander quickly whilst this is cooking. Okay. It looks a bit dehydrated, looks a bit better. Always taste that the salt, there is enough salt. Nothing worse than a curry that's not seasoned well. It's lovely. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna lower the heat. And that's it, guys. It's pretty ready to go. Quick meal. Everyone loves it. Coriander. I like to put coriander in at the end. I don't like it to flatten. Fresh meal for the kids, for the family. Always good. Okay. wanted to roast a piece of fish and stick it on top, you know, many ways. Okay, so that's that. I'm happy with that. Okay, and the last step is a little bit of sesame seeds. You could skip the step if you wanted to, and it's really just more for the eyes, so it just looks beautiful. Okay. Doesn't that look amazing? I could gobble this up right now, but I won't. I won't. And that's it. Okay, guys, I hope you're going to try this out. Let me know. And hopefully I'll see you guys at my channel soon. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.